Listen to Moby. From country to town, history a bill again. September 3, lock it down. Hear me now. Third term alone, third term alone. Victory in a sight, watch the green flag unfold. Third term alone, third term alone. From the street to the polling booth, we run the road. From 2016 we start the wave, 2020 we lock the brave. Now 2025 history safe. Labor right a lead man, Jamaica rave. School below, road 6 feet, water in a pipe, food on the seat. Jobs a flow, youth get the beat. September 3 at the final feet.
Mr. Progress can't stall. JLP we defend the ball. From the ghetto to the mall. And the whole stand tall.
Third term alone, third term alone, third term alone, third term alone. Victory in a sight, watch the green flag unfold. Third term alone, third term alone, third term alone. From the street to the polling booth, we run the road. Infrastructure like me said, the train line blaze. Future set, bright new day. Tourism up, the economy raise. Jamaica shine bright in a world them days. Man a work hard, woman a strive. Better life make the whole place thrive. Opposition can't match the drive. And September 3, history alive. Who run the road? We have a right.
Who will win the race?
We have a right.
Super ready.
Load it right. September 3, green light. Third term alone, third term alone, third term alone, third term alone. Victory in the sight, watch the green flag unfold. Third term alone, third term alone, third term alone, third term alone. Street to the polling booth, we run the road. Load the wind, load the green. 2025 the biggest scene. From town to country, everybody's seen. Labor right clean, keep the machine tight. Term alone, third term alone. Third term alone, third term alone. Third term alone, third term alone, third term alone.
Good morning, Liberates, and good morning to all of the comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Laborite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good morning, my people. Good morning. Now, sound check, gonna tell me if you not hear me, and visual check, gonna tell me if you not see me. Oftentimes we're a little bit blurry, so me just want check say you not hear me, right? The Prime Minister is going to tour Westmoreland this morning, starting at 8 a.m. So I am the first this morning online to be calling on persons to get ready, and go out and show your support for my MP, George Wright. See, the best MP that Westmoreland has ever seen. See, obviously we're going to get into other things. It's not just that I came on to say the so big up to my researchers, big up to my wife who sent me a video that I'll be playing this morning. And big up to my mother-in-law also, who is also one of my researchers. Big up Father that night. So before we get into it, let us just roll out the morning shout outs, my people. So it is getting packed in here. There's 56 of us thus far. Remember, we're asking for 70 thumbs up per live now, people. So please hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen, hit the thumbs up button, and do remember to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. So Mama Lady J, good morning. Father Rohan, big up yourself. Janet, big up yourself. Patricia Dan, big up yourself. Mark Nemad, big up yourself. PB, big up yourself. Simeon, big up yourself. Beverly Clark, big up yourself. Father Dark Knight, big up yourself. Marvelyn, big up yourself. Melody, big up yourself. Ellen, big up yourself. Shane, big up yourself. Elements Grill, big up yourself. And by the way, is this the same Shane that won the credit? The credit was handed over to Shane if that is the same Shane. So Shane, big up yourself for participating in the trivia the other night and winning the credit. See? Elements Grills, big up yourself. Kevin, big up yourself. Kevin Liston. Novia, big up yourself. Cass, big up yourself. Mama Rose, Makala, big up yourself. Cochetta, big up yourself. Mama Charlene, big up yourself. Simone, big up yourself. Darcy Bell, big up yourself. Prudence, good morning. Ali, big up yourself, Ali. Clifford, big up yourself. No, Clifton, big up yourself, Clifton. Me just accidentally delete Rohan message. Me don't know how to get it back. Okay. I think me get it back now. Clifton, big up yourself. Good morning to my beautiful wife. Good morning, baby. Charlene Irons, big up yourself. Or Carlene Irons, sorry, big up yourself. Good morning to my beautiful mother-in-law as well. Mirella, big up yourself. Lloyd Riley, big up yourself. Devon Williams, big up yourself. Dana, big up yourself. Marva, big up yourself. Valentina, big up yourself. Demos, big up yourself. David, big up yourself. Winsome Nemacha, big up yourself. Kim, big up yourself. See? Rohan, I accidentally hid you from the channel this just now. So if you're back, apologies, my boss. See? So the Prime Minister is going to tour with Daniel Lawrence today. He's going to be touring with Garfield James. And he'll be touring with George Wright. So it's going to be a super tour in Westmoreland. One like none other. None where we ever see before. And, you know, the poll is also out, my people. The poll is also out. Well, it's not out to the public yet. But the poll is out. The internal poll that we did. So the Dan Anderson poll that came out that said the PNP or the JLP have a razor-thin lead over the PNP. Bullshit. The JLP is leading something like 14% in all polls. See? Complete annihilation of the PNP. Big up yourself, Marlon. Doyen Camera, big up yourself. TT, big up yourself. Now, who would have seen Mother Love gotten arrested? I said Daniel Lawrence, Cass. I said Daniel Lawrence. Would have seen Mother Love gotten arrested on Tuesday. It was released Thursday. And Mother Love put out a statement saying that, you know, his statement was misunderstood, my people. Now, would have seen from Mark Golding on the political platform making some utterances that was very unbecoming, and would have seen several other PNP members, you know, stating all type of things, you know. So listen to this, my people. Listen to Marlon Morgan. This was a press conference done some time ago, but we just wanted to refresh the people's memory as it relates to the behavior of the PNP. See? So this video is also from my research and my wife. See?
It is important for the public to note that all of these recent acts have come following certain declarations. I speak here of declarations such as a declaration by a misguided PNP candidate that she is prepared for war and, quote, if a war, end quote. And there's also another declaration by another misguided PNP candidate that, quote, she have our man them, end quote. And, quote again, all who switch are going to end up in a ditch, end quote. We condemn in the strongest terms the aforementioned intimidatory, anti-democratic, arrogant, and despicable utterances and actions by the PNP and its representatives. The PNP's entitled approach has no place, quite frankly, in a peace-loving, law-abiding Jamaica where we are committed to elections that are free and fair and, of course, free from fear. It is simply not the kind of politics and society we're seeking to forge here in 2025. However, we are not surprised that there has not been one word of condemnation from the leadership of the PNP, because it was, quite frankly, their very leader, Mark Golding, who set the tone, we believe, for this kind of behavior when he urged his supporters, his PNP followers, to, quote unquote, get wicked on them. Because in his words, quote, Labour right now go give up this so easy. And of course, he said those things while noting that he represents a PNP garrison, which he said, quote, give him a strength, end quote. There's also the PNP's embattled and beleaguered General Secretary Dayton Campbell, who uttered equally concerning words when he said over in Darlaston, Westmoreland, some weeks ago, that when people go low or when others go low, he goes lower. That is not the tone that should be emanating from the de facto chief executive officer, CEO of a political party.
So, the behavior of the PNP is unbecoming, and it will show in the poll. So, from what I have seen, my people, and I've said it on here on multiple occasions, the PNP is heading for complete annihilation, and they know it. You know, when this election is over, they'll probably be left with 6 or 7 seats from the poll. So what the JLP has done, the JLP have conducted its own poll that is not being released to the public until probably Sunday at the launch of the manifesto. So listen, when Dan Anderson goes in the field, Dan Anderson will probably take a sample from, say, 500 to 1,000 people. We don't know how Dan Anderson do, because Dan Anderson is a liar and thief like the rest of PNP them. I'm hearing my eye, people. Anyway, what the JLP have done is gone out in the field, send their people out in the field and take a larger sample of people. When you take a larger sample of people, you get a more accurate reading, because you have to talk to more people. I ask more people the question and I get more yes than no, or more no than yes. So when you ask more people the question, you get a more accurate reading of what will happen, or what the minds of the people, which way the minds of the people is swaying the people. So that is what the JLP done, and we have the result. I've seen the results, and they're looking good, my people. Take it from me. See? Let me play this clip. Hold on.
Jamaica isn't just the land we love, this is the land we choose. Over the past 9 years, the Jamaica Labour Party has done more than any other government to make this country better for us all. This is no accident, this is action. The Jamaica Labour Party is doing more for you, and we're not done yet. We're doing more for the economy. No new taxes in 8 years, and more Jamaicans working than ever before. We're doing more for your security, ensuring we live in safer communities, plus more access to community health care and more reliable water. From transforming lives through education and training to providing real support for our women and elders. We're doing more for your future.
And with our tried and tested team, drive and commitment, we will deliver even more.
Stick with the proven results, not just promises. Put your X beside the bell.
You know one thing I love? Some 550,000 Jamaicans have taken up the opportunity to go to heart and get a skill. That is absolute. That is half of 1 million people. That is absolutely brilliant, my people. Jamaica is looking up. That is 550,000 persons who, obviously, all of them won't get a skill, because all of them are going to pass. But, you know, for the vast majority of them that will come out with something that is very good for our economy. Now, I will go to the speech that the Prime Minister made in Lucy last night. But before I get to there, let me just roll out some more shout outs, and then I have something to say, and then we'll get to that. So let me see who come by us later now. And terrific, big up yourself. Kim Wilson, big up yourself. Think me call out TT already. Marlon, big up yourself. Demos, big up yourself. Cindy Lynch, big up yourself. Charmaine, big up yourself. Who else is here? Dwayne Camber, big up yourself. Dwight Hamilton, big up yourself. Jacqueline, big up yourself. Tony, Bulgin, big up yourself. Dan Roy, big up yourself. Jai McNeil, Jacqueline Chambers, big up yourself. Floyd, big up yourself. Man of God, big up yourself. Welcome, welcome. Remember to get me to 70 thumbs up, my people. For me have a spring chief phone and buy it out somebody next ching. Good morning, A. Hutchinson. Do subscribe if you're here for the first time. So, I want to reiterate the point that persons who is going out today to campaign should not be hanging out of any windows. Don't hang out of no window. Erica Smith, big up yourself. And when you're riding the bikes and driving in convoy, driving in the motorcades, please look where you're going. Do not hit anybody's vehicle. And do not have any accident. Please do not drop and break your hand or your foot. We need your election day. Please, everybody, get ready now. We are cruising to victory. This election is ours to lose, Jamaicans. And if you are complacent in sitting at home saying that JLP will win because Andrew have the momentum, please do not do that. Please get out there. Start get the things them ready already. Put on your ID where you can find it. See? Well, you know you don't really need it if you can't find it. But if you just make it a process easier, put on your ID where you can find it. You know, get in your colors. Get your family them. Get up your numbers. And get ready. We must return Andrew Holness. He deserves it. And if you are PNP, look deep within yourself. Jamaica is on the up. And it is because of Andrew Holness. Give him the chance. He deserves it. Me no want to hear. You know, but Bucky Master don't have a plan for Jamaica. He just don't. See? So just look in at yourself. Think about your children. Think about the things that you never materialize in your life. And think about wanting it for your children. We have some parents with bad mind, you know. And them bad mind them pitney. So because them never have it, they not going to want you to get it. But we want to change them kind of mindset there. We want to educate with people them. See? And Andrew Holness is the one who is moving Jamaica from poverty to prosperity. See? So we listen to the Prime Minister's speech in Hanover last night.
Let me tell you, you warm my heart. I appreciate the outpouring of support. I love you. I love the laborites who are gathered here. I love the PNP who are gathered here. And I love the people of the town who are just onlooking. Some in awe of the massive turnout and some enjoy the spectacle of a campaign. The important thing is that I am and have been Prime Minister for everyone. But I am the Prime Minister that has grown up with this country. I was born after independence, which would be 70% of the audience here. The same vision that you have for your country is the same vision I have. The same sufferings that you have gone through, I have gone through them firsthand. And so you know, in me, you have a leader that understands, not a leader that is pretending to understand. I come from you. And because of that, I understand when you say you are frustrated because from your barn, some of you don't have running water in your yard. I understand it. I understand it when you say no road, no vote. I understand the frustration. Deeply, I understand it. But there is something else that I understand that many other people either don't know or don't care to understand. And that is, you can't provide road and water without something called an economy. Many politicians have come, including politicians who have held the seat for 31 years, promise you road and promise you water and never deliver it. Why they couldn't deliver it is because they never run the economy well. 10 years ago, I walked through this town. I went through every part of this town. And I can tell you that Lucy today is not the same as Lucy 10 years ago. As I look around, I am seeing lovely buildings being put up that never existed. It's a bustling town. 10 years ago, nobody was quarreling about traffic congestion. Nobody was telling us that the cruise ships worried when they have to come through, their passengers have to come through here because of the time it takes. Why is it a challenge now? It's a challenge now because our tourism numbers have doubled. It's a challenge now because the number of cars in Jamaica has doubled under the Jamaica Labour Party in the last 10 years. The complaint for water in houses have increased. Why? Because more Jamaican people have built up them little house and want them water in a them house. So there is no doubt that the economy is growing. And from the growing economy, we are going to use those resources on towns like Lucy, in parishes like Hanover, as we have done in St. Thomas. If you believe that Lucy and Hanover was forgotten, if you saw the situation in Morant Bay and St. Thomas, it is this government that took up the funds, and how we could do it because we have the economy, and we build an entirely new road from Kingston through St. Thomas into Portland. We are doing the same thing here. Our next term will be exclusively focused on improving the infrastructure in parishes like Hanover, which never really got the attention of the government in terms of its infrastructure. We have spent quite a bit of resources building the bypass for St. James, for Montego Bay, the Morant Bay Perimeter Road. As soon as that road is completed, we will begin work on a new roadway into Hanover, which will move the road from off the coast, where it is a threat, and inland. That road will also have a bypass around this town. But we are not going to leave the town. We are going to create new lands in proximity to the town so that the town can expand. We are going to invest in this town and turn it into a tourism destination in and of itself. So it's not just, so Lucy is not just the town that the tourists pass through to go to the grill. No, Lucy will become a stop in itself that people will come to see. Whenever your town is over 300 years old, and when I tour your town and see the incredible historical buildings that you have that we're not really using, if we were to turn those buildings and use them for their proper purposes, this town would become a tourism mecca. So I'm saying to all of you who are gathered in this square, this election is about two things. One is a promise. The second is performance. And if you look at the national level, this government that I lead and administer on your behalf has performed well. We are not perfect, but we have performed 10 times better than it. I know it is said that all politics is local, and you are saying, what is happening for me? What is happening for my parish, my town, my community? But listen to me carefully. Nothing can happen for your town, your parish, your community, unless nationally things going well. So you need to elect a government that can ensure that things go well. The government that has cut the debt is this government. Cut it in half. The government that has cut crime is this government. The government that has cut unemployment is this government. The government that has cut taxes is this government. The government that has cut poverty is this government. The government that has built the most roads in the last 40 years is this government. We are doing much. There is still much more to be done. It's up to you. You either can take a promise, which you know comforts you, or you can look at performance and make your choice for performance. You know, I come from you. I experience what you experience. I also know how to achieve the things that you want, and you have seen my work. I ask you for your support to allow me to continue the work that we have started. You know that we will deliver for you. God bless you. I love you. Jamaica. I want you to choose Tamika Davis, and I want you to choose the Jamaica. God bless you. Love you.
So there you have it, Lucy. And several months ago, I had to take out my two before and give Lucy so rascal lick. I beg no pardon. This Saturday morning, upon the Sabbath. Big up the elder them, sorry. I had to take out my button and beat Lucy several months ago because so much so where the MP had to contact me, Tamika Davis, and me and her had a sit down, live on TikTok. Many of you would remember that. I had to take out my button and beat Lucy because when the polls were conducted, Lucy was the only parish in the entire Jamaica that was wholeheartedly saying they were going to vote Bucky Massa. Alright, and I was so upset with Lucy because I don't see Bucky Massa have nothing to offer to nobody. Whether Lucy, and when I go through Lucy is one of the most oldest dilapidated town. Lucy, PNP, longest serving Prime Minister, Bana Lucy. PJ Patterson, Bana Lucy, and Lucy come from. So if you don't think he never do nothing for Eastern Westmoreland, what happened to where he come from? Nothing at all not do for them. Bustamante is also from Hanover, but here, Bustamante cannot be compared to PJ Patterson. The reason Bustamante was over 100 years ago. PJ Patterson is in recent time, as recent as 2005. And he don't do nothing. See? Bustamante built 88 school before he became the first Prime Minister of Jamaica. But for PJ 88 school, 17 years into as Prime Minister. Bustamante built, you see how we have the Spark program? Bustamante had a program that he went around the entire island of Jamaica and fixed every road. You didn't know that? Yes, Bustamante also had a Spark program. See? And he went around Jamaica and fixed every single road. Well, every single government road. At the time. Yes, Bustamante did that. Where is PJ's road that he fixed? PJ built one leg of one highway and say he built a highway. That is not a highway, that is a leg of a highway. Today, the Lucy people have confirmed and they have come around. So, big up to my people them from Lucy. I was glad when I come out and I show support for Tamika Davis. She deserves it. You couldn't expect her to fix everything in a 2.5 years. She got elected in COVID and the country was in lockdown for almost 2 years. But she did what she could. When Tamika Davis won the election and they had the meeting with the Minister of Works. Because after every election, you come together, all MP comes together with the Minister of Work. They have a big meeting and they go through what the previous MP or the previous caretakers of the constituency had planned to do before they lost. So maybe the new incoming MP can continue along that thing or they can do something to improve it. Tamika Davis told me personally that when she got into the meeting, she sat in the meeting and at the end of the meeting, she was waiting to hear what was on the books for Western Hanover. And she said she never hear nothing, so she put up her hand and asked, is there anything as it relates to road, water, infrastructure for Western Hanover? Not a goddamn thing. Tamika Davis tell me this personally herself. Nothing was on the books. Ian Hales, who spent 15 years in that constituency, had not even one single solitary piece of road pan the books for fix in Western Hanover. 15 years Ian Hales do that. Same Ian Hales wanna say run Ghana, Western Westmoreland now. I look vote down a Western Westmoreland. 15 years in do in a Western Hanover. And while he was in Western Hanover, he was the Minister of Water Works, I believe. A part of that is the ministry that is responsible for works. And Ian he has never had nothing on the books. He was in charge of the money to do the works. And he had nothing on the works, on the book, for do work in a theme constituency. 15 years he did there. So when I see him down a Western Westmoreland, my people, when I get up him for they run him, when I tell him to move and go. And we ain't no ramping with none of them. They don't perform. And if you don't perform, go on where you go. It's plain and simple as that. See, I never really know nothing about Luther Buchanan, but I can tell you, I have been to Dallas several times in Luther Buchanan's reign, and the road was a mess, especially the Darliston main road, you know, leading into Lennox Big Woods and all of these places, going towards the school, fixed under Labour government. Was lobbied for by George Wright and Daniel Lawrence. We don't say what we want to say about George Wright, but George Wright get the job done. George Wright gets the job done and George Wright move with everybody. George Wright is a businessman. See? And him get the job done. So we must return George Wright in Central as well. The problem that we have in a Central Westmoreland, the problem that we have, I'm continue to tell you, Jamaica, the problem that we have in Central Westmoreland is that Central Westmoreland, the constituency of Central Westmoreland is basically in the heart of the PNP territory, the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, which is run by the PNP. That is our Achilles heel. Anytime I say we get rid of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, when we get rid of the PNP, them out of hit, and that's our problem there. And them now do nothing for we. So DUJON'S and his best friend, what name again? Daniel and Devon, sorry. DUJON'S and his best friend Devon, who by the way, had a falling out, and that is why DUJON'S resigned from the PNP. And you know, when DUJON'S resigned from the PNP, he and his best friend Dan had a falling out. And Dan is DUJON'S is the one who told the people that Dan can't read. See? However, they make up back now and they're my best boyfriend. And they're going around promising a lot of things and telling a lot of lies. But what they need to tell the people down there in Westmoreland Central is that the PNP held the mayorship. See? They had, I remember Delford Morgan, Lawyer Morgan, big up Lawyer Morgan. Lawyer Morgan a good friend with my father. See? So big up Lawyer Morgan. Then they had Bertel Muir for almost 20 years. And now they have Mayor Delancey. What I surmise is happening in Savlamar and in Westmoreland in general. A lot of persons don't know who the mayor is. They don't even know that we have a mayor. You know? Because when me ask people and me say, you know who the mayor is? No, sir, who that? Me say, you don't know Dan Reed Delancey. No, sir. Dan Reed Delancey is the most powerful politician in a Westmoreland. Not George Wright. Not DUJON'S. Dan Reed Delancey is the most powerful politician in a Westmoreland. Well, he officially, that's how it should be. But the most powerful politician is the deputy mayor, who is Devon Thomas. See? The same one in a Westmoreland. Cut off the head of a snake. And this is figuratively speaking. We don't say nobody head to cut off physically. Because we know how PNP stay, them not so bright in their head. See? Me not see no comment going up on the screen, guys, so I check something. I'm check something, see if I might something. Yeah, I might something. Alright. See them I know. Me see. How will you comment, man? You sitting did stop for a long look a while. Alright, me see right here. So we must start for maneuver now. Get rid of them. And when you go up at Eastern, when you go up at Western, Wickham McNeil was up there for some 30 years. I never fix the road them give people them. Wickham McNeil, who had access to the tourism fund, who had access or had the ear the Prime Minister because he was in the cabinet. So was Ian Hales and Roger Clark before them and Carl Blight before them. They had the wherewithal and the know-how and they had the means to get in the money to fix up Westmoreland. And they chose not to because Westmoreland people don't deserve nothing. Westmoreland people talk out of their mouth say PNP send one dog down there. I dog them a vote for. That PNP say out of their mouth. See? Well, I can tell you now that us the labor right. You know, all of us that used to hide and cower away and afraid to say we are labor right. We are now standing tall. We are now standing proud. And we are proud of our nation. We are proud of our party. We are proud of our Prime Minister. And we are proud to call ourselves labor rights now. And we are ready. Our bases are awoken. And we are ready to get down and dirty in the polling booths. See? Guys who is working in the polling stations, I am imploring you guys to keep a keen eye, a watchful eye. And by the way, there will be international persons, you know, coming to monitor the elections. You know, so we are expecting everybody to be on their best behavior, but we still cannot trust PNP, them a thief. So we want to make certain say when the ballots need to go get count, they are properly secured. Proper security I follow them because them will thief the box them. Then we go as far as crash a vehicle over one gully. So the box not get count. When you hear me I tell you no, they did it in the local government election the other day. So PNP stayed there desperate. See? May I read some of my comment them I know. I'm go all the way back up as where it did stop. Alright. Talk Andrew and let them know promises. Backra call them comrades. Rise version. Bless up DUJON and viewer. Big up in a savage. General, big up yourself, my boss. Sleep times a PJ Bill house in France. Mercedes, big up yourself, good morning. G Grant, Cross Gravel Road in those days. Big up yourself. Yes, he made his house and bank his money in France. Somebody gave me a gift. Big up on yourself. I reach down there say yet to see a who. So whoever that is, I see that the gift came in. So big up yourself for that. Much love and much respect. Kenish, big up yourself. Sleepy time. He didn't bill it. He bid for it and beat out a movie star for it. That house was owned by Sylvester Stallone. And Bunting took the money and kept it like savings, over 60 million, and his brother had to come spend some money for it to fix up Manchester. Exactly. Them have no love for the people them. So because they have no love for the people them, they not gonna do what is right and what is best for the people. And me tired to tell you no. Well, not only but you know, for the persons that will be passing this video later and see this, me continue to drive home the point that we must go out there, we must vote. We must vote. Get up early, go turn up in a line, them a go long, but you know just have to bear them, endure them. See? And go vote. We cannot allow PNP to come back nowhere near power in our country. Them are thief and criminal. You know hear me I tell you no? Yes, Luther never do nothing either. Me know that win some them hard sha. Just I say me personally never know anything about him like that, but you know, it is evidence that him never do nothing. I Danny have to come do. What him a do? Sean Kidd say I'm looking forward to the PM speech in Westmoreland. Tell them how them worthless to even entertain Bucky down there. He not gonna tell them that. Andrew Nathan, so if I did me, you can bet on a bottom dollar. So me I go cuss them and tell them, cause for me people them. You know, but if that gonna say that to them. Dan the Latrin man. Good morning and happy Sunday. Big up in a Charmaine Walker. George Wright wife is alive and well. Allow him to help build up Westmoreland while Silvera faces court for his wife. Exactly. People need to judge these people from the work they did and didn't do. Exactly. George Wright is doing right. You know. Alright, we'll start. Pot cover, big up yourself. You know, Dujan, I would like you to explain how anyone in St. Thomas could vote for the PNP. One of my best friends is from St. Thomas. She's PNP. We argue for hours over it. Don't know what else to do, mate. You make him turn. She saying I no ambition. You know, allow him. However, me, I know, me would stop chat to him still, but, you know, just allow her. Make she stay. Make she do what she want to do. You know, some people just stuck in their ways, my people. I just say go. You know, them ways come before the collective. You know, and make history in Westmoreland, Jamaica. That will be the biggest thing ever, of course. Darcy Bell says, Rose, how Oraka Bessa going? Me did see somebody ask me about 2 seats, but I can't remember now. PNPR profilers, warmongers, and thieves, not workers at all. Exactly. Leonie Lioness, big up yourself. Henisha, or Henisia, big up yourself. I don't know how you pronounce it. The Jamaica Labour Party will sweep clean this election. Of course they will. Some people are just non-ambitious, me I think. See? PNP did nothing, and that is why McNeil run away. Exactly, and gone up at Tova. Tova go give him an ass up there. I'm not going to see him bend up and go on somewhere else. If you get an ass up at Tova, no wait. Same like the ass when date now go get up at Eastern. And Ian Hills will get up at Western. You know? What Sean Kidd say? Okay. Okay, cool. Pat cover cow won't know the use of the tail until they lose it. Exactly. Dujan, I would like you to explain. Let me read that already. Claudette Green. Okay, big up yourself for the gift. See? Much love and much respect for that. John Black said, Jacqueline Thomas, good morning. Leone said, good morning, John Black. Anita Blackman, big up yourself. PNP can't be trusted in this election. Of course they can't be. Then with Tiffy, you remember, so I tell you, they're a criminal. I hope the JLP will be using experienced indoor agents. They are key to the integrity of the election. Of course. Did you see the crowd in Hanover? Of course. Nothing miss me, you know, when it come on to politics. It's like a hawk. You know, nothing miss me. It's the same way my friend big up Marky G and Chixip on her status. And she come from back to. Yeah man, them people they set in their ways, my people. They not gonna change. They not gonna change. Dujan, we now have the statement of Paul, so even if them thief the box, it's not going to help them. They were now of the statement of Paul, of course. Shalom, brother. We have to look out for vote buying by Dan from Mandeville. Vote a go buy, man. Vote a fi buy. But here me I tell you now. Take the money and put your X beside the bell. Me say it again. Take the money and put your X beside the bell. It's plain and simple as that, my people. Erica, big up yourself. Erica Smith. Mr. Duyan say, wouldn't advise the PNP to try and steal the election because the country may end up in civil war because the young people of the country might erupt if the JLP lose. Well, I think you would find that the PNP wants a civil war in Jamaica. You know, they want that. I St. Thomas me come from and me cuss day and night about it too. Me can't believe. DUJON'S send out the warning to the JLP workers, let them know they not to leave the table to go anywhere unless they have a JLP worker to watch the ballot and the box. They must be vigilant. Then them a go work, man. We don't worry about them. Them a go work. PNP can't criminal nothing. Me say we gonna have people that oversee the election as well. People that come from foreign come oversee the election. You know? And even that is an idea where it happened in a Siaga and PJ time, I believe in the 97 election, where persons from America and other places came to oversee the election. You know, I was one of the first this occasion to bawl out to my Prime Minister and tell my Prime Minister, say, please get in some watchers. And I even went as far as ask him to get in some peacekeepers as well from the United Nations, you know, to come in and man the ground. But we eventually get up with police force and with military up to a standard where we would not need peacekeepers. But years, probably 2-3 years ago, me ball out say we need some peacekeeper. Call to UN, get in some peacekeeper. We pay 100 or whatever million feet. We pay out of taxpayer money. And make them come watch over election for the day because we can't afford to PNP thief. I'm a criminal. PNP always shout out with excitement for the JLP workers to run out the police station. That now got me. Yes, me can't wait for Dayton lose for laugh off of my mother. Jesus Christ. Yo, we did that one thing. We did that one thing in England called Brexit. And I want to tell you, say, there is still family till this day who stop chat to their granny and their grandfather and their mother and father, because young people used to be able to go to France and Germany and all of these other countries in the EU. Then could access student finance, student loan, then could go to school there. And if the education was too expensive in Britain, they could have go there and work there. And the older people them, because of gluttonousness and stuck in them ways and downright racism, then vote out England out of the EU. And up till now, me see from 2016 till now, probably about 8 years, almost 9 years. And up till now, the economy stall at England, it can't recover all now. They can't get not even 1% worth of growth from them come out of the EU because of gluttousness and racism, because they have one set that tell them so when they come out, they will get more pay. All now, 8 years later, more pay can't reach. And you have little pitney now, so younger people stop chat to them granny and grandfather and mother and father. They ain't nothing with them, because they mash up the pitney in future. A same tactic we need to employ with the elder them at Jamaica. When they vote PNP, we stop chat to them, stop go near them, stop give them with things, because them a vote for poverty. So you see, when we young and we go put in we work and have with things, left them, make them suffer, not give them with things, not give them with money, not give them nothing, make them go lucky from PNP. Because no care how we tell them, say, vote out the PNP, you no grow up under them, and you know better off a band come soon, the same place and stuck. And we come now, I try to get look better for ourselves, so we can help when all later on in our life and can't do nothing with yourself. And still I try to make it bad for we, I try to vote for PNP. Run them way and make them go away. Good morning. Mama D, I go give Go a good beating in Chilani. That is ordained, you know. This election is the end of PNP legacy. I mean, I tell you now, the PNP are going to stall, my people. You know, them are going to stall. Good morning, Diana Patterson. As Uncle Wami said, put the X beside the fucking bell. I got back to people. Back to people don't have any ambition. They want Andrew to fix down there while they still vote for Brownberg. Exactly. That they want, yes. I'm crazy. I saw mad people them. They don't have no ambition, none whatsoever. People they sick, bro. Good morning, Dujan. We not lose, we not a loser either. Exactly. After election, I don't want to hear nobody from back to come on social media come complain. Time they come on social media come complain and run them and tell them say, that they forget that they deserve because them are idiot. In Bluefields waiting for the Prime Minister, but I don't like that he is starting the motorcade the same time Arsenal is playing. No, Andrew is Liverpool fan. Maybe it's Sabata. I got it. The PNP in St. Thomas are shameless. Anybody from St. Thomas will vote PNP. God help you. You're sick. You know? Owen Robinson, big up yourself. Our Prime Minister not dropping no catch with this one. And we are right there with him, exactly. Good morning, my brother. Do you remember the Bailey Bridge that PJ put up over the Yalas River? And when a resident of the community tell him that it will last, and PJ get upset that it will not last. Yeah, man. Remember that. You get upset. And look. Jade said, "Duja, me can't malice my entire family." Well, me just a go na a idea, you know. You don't have to do that, you don't have to take my idea, because I saw me look a bit and corrupt when I'm ready, you know. But me personally, like me say, my family, them, from my mother's side, them are PNP. And me love them see me. Anytime I go to Jamaica, I go check them and sit and see me and sit down and laugh and chat with them see me. But in time politics time come, we are enemy. You see me till after politics done. And I was told yesterday that my cousin, when me tell you say, from Overbridge, that is a stand supporter of the PNP. After then diss him and run him away. And then cuss them and left. Then Jai mean back now. You know why? The love of money. No integrity. No decency. No sense of self. You know? But people can take them and do them things to them. Then can them things that can happen to me. I'm full of pride and full of integrity. So then Jai mean back now and indeed I walk behind them PP clock now again. You know? Big up yourself in a John Black. And big up all 129 persons who gave me a thumbs up so far. Big up Claudette for the gift. Big up all 268 persons who is here. Please give me a subscription if you are here for the first time. See? I think the motorcade will start at 11 a.m. I think it has start. It's that motorcade probably start already, you know. Our people then start gather. This coming election going to give PJ a head stroke and Peter Phillips. I heard that a lady said even though Andrew gave her pension, she's still voting for PNP and grateful these elderly people. Left them man and vote for who they want to vote for. You know? I just say go, we are two political party and everybody have a choice, you know. That is why I cuss Beanie and Bunty, because they see good things happening in the country, yet they are telling people to vote orange. You know, sir, from a bar, I never hear Bunty say nothing as it relates to supporting a political party. I don't know if I'm me, but I never hear Bunty killers come out outright yet and saying support any political party. I hear Beanie Man and I see Beanie Man, but I never see Bunty on a political platform yet. You know? Here one old Chabas on TikTok. I thought about JLP never win an election unless PNP says so. I wonder if she knows that Jamaica is changing. Make them believe anything where they want to believe, man. And believe anything where they want to believe. Hello, Dujan. Good morning. Big up yourself, Petrona. That's all PNP love money. Exactly. No dignity, no sense of self, no pride. Them just like money. They just see money. You know, good morning, Dujan. More love and respect. If I love you one more time. Big up yourself, Kimberly. See? Please call out Southeast St. Anne's. Southeast St. Anne's is firmly in the green, man. But don't worry about the seat there either. But say, me and Marlon there, what do I tell Marlon say? Yo, don't worry about Danny Lawrence. And Marlon say, yo, people I say, how much bus come out, go to Kingston or go somewhere with PNP and people I say, Danny, I got lose, right? Don't worry about Danny. Me see tactic with Danny I use. And as a political phenom myself, see, if me did dep on the ground, you know, I campaign for George Wright, you know. And enough of them PNP, they want to see I run behind DUJON'S. Me switch them. Certain. Oh. Remember, Siaga back them PNP for 6. Siaga win them the whole 63 seats from PNP. And that Andrew Holness I do them. Not so certain about the whole 63, but them will get a arson. I beg your pardon, a arson. You know, them will get it, most definitely. You know. People them take election for your family competition too much, die hard people. 10 it starting, it's scheduled to reach White House by 11, okay. After we win, I want my Prime Minister to fix every PNP constituency if possible, because it will take the beauty away from where he is fixing. I want him fix every constituency in a Jamaica after he done fix up all our labor right place them first. We are going to vote him in for a 3rd term, and we must be rewarded. So everywhere we vote handsomely for labor right must be fixed over the next 5 years. And at the end of the 5 years, the place them have voted PNP, then after the labor right place they done fix, we fix up them there. They never vote for no change, they never vote for no progress. They never did vote, so the people them vote for it, and them forget it first. And the people them never vote for it, and them get it last. Remember, I never said they don't forget nothing, so don't take me wrong. They do not deserve to be perfect. Them forget it last, them for their back eye line. The people them vote PNP, back eye line them. And people who vote Labour right, forget the help. I say go. You vote for what you want. You vote PNP and you get PNP, Labour right not supposed to have broke their neck to help you. It's plain and simple as that. That is how I see it. See? I need to catch up on the comment them still, because I'm the way behind. You have a lot of die-hard fool. Yes, Bunty did it about a week ago. Bunty say he must support PNP, me do that. General say Bunty I support Andrew. Dayton Campbell must be rejected at all costs. So don't worry about him, man. Them a go beat the brakes off of him up there, so. You know, if I hear say somebody ass get handed to them, that I got them to you. No amount of money can make the PNP win. I would be so happy if Adrian Pert and Amos pull through. Them a go win too. Don't worry about them. If people they don't want Peter Bunting in a South Manchester, I'm telling you from now. South Manchester is going back to the green. Him just run good on the kind say Chin did in a trouble. And in things ain't couldn't run going they go disrupt that. You know? But he have a next thing coming. I can't tell you no. Siaga beat them for 60 seats in 1983. Yes. I don't think he had a 3 seat added yet. So yeah, that is true. And Big Carlin, big up yourself. Beanie, Bunty Cartel, none of them cannot stop the 3rd term. Them don't like any upgrade in Jamaica. You know why? Because they have them things. And because they have them things, they like to be above everybody else. They like when everybody I call them Dan and King and my father and Bossy. So they don't want nobody to come up on the level where them depend. And that's the problem in most cases. You know. Them like to up there and feel the love. Because people love them for what they have. And them get some kind of high off of that, my people. See? But Andrew will start taking time and build up everybody. Build up everybody. You have a chance, a real chance to go out there and make something of yourself and make something of your life. A real chance. See? Better old people vote JPP than PNP. Be the man and Bunty killer. Get back visa under JLP. We win the PM. when we win, the PM should just clip them wing, take back them visa. And the PM can't take back them visa, no film visa. We need to go out and vote. We can't be complacent. So why you don't help George Wright? May I help George Wright? You know, so may I help him now? Eh? A campaign, you know, for my MP, you know. May I tell you now, just show me could have the ground. Me have all my military attire I buy for wear. And I can't. You see me I say? But I say I go. I'll be there for the local. You know? Good morning, Martel. Me pray Central St. Mary give the young youth a chance. Central St. Mary I go vote JLP too. I'm not worried about them. I sat back a man, or I sprat back a man. Him a ass handed to him. I'm not worried about him. I heard some PNP say them rather suffer under a PNP government than prosper under a JLP government. Me hear PNP say that too. See, 10 years now, no new taxes. So I should go back with there where in every budget PNP read taxes exactly. PNP is allergic to progress and prosperity. Plain and simple, of course. The municipalities is the issue in Jamaica. Anyway, a municipality is controlled by PNP in Jamaica, people suffer. And that is one of my biggest cries. It is the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation that is suffering the people of Westmoreland. I'm tired to tell them. Dana Scott Motley, a fret. Her head a run mad. For JLP, she a fret. Let me tell you something. I have noticed a divide in the PNP. I make a point out it to you now and I go realize. If you don't notice, you don't see Natalie Nita Garvey. You don't see Philip Palwell. Julian no really look like he in there with them 100%. And couple of the older PNP. You know, I not talk about KD Knight, them they older one. But some I seen a PNP, them I don't notice that they miss from the campaign trail. You don't see them a one set of people there with Mark Golding. You know why? Them realize that Mark Golding cannot cross it. But them too silly. 2 years ago, I ball out and tell them, say, PNP, you know, listen to me now. Mark Golding cannot cross it. You don't have a chance now before the election. So here what you do. Mark Golding changed the constitution of the PNP that he cannot be challenged until after a general election. Nobody can challenge him. Mark Golding did that to the constitution of the PNP. Mash up the work where Norman Manley do. Mash up the work where then say Michael Manley do. And him do what he want to do with it. Portia come, Portia never change it. PJ came and PJ never change it. Peter Phillips come and Peter Phillips never change it. Mark Golding take up it upon himself to change it. So listen to this now. I said to them at the time, my people, in order to get rid of Bucky Mansa, 14 persons is sitting in the shadow cabinet. All it takes is for 7 or 6 of those persons to resign. Just resign, walk away. That alone is a no confidence vote in the leader. I have to step aside. Must step aside. And none of them no move. All of them say them a back them guy. Me hear Damon Crawford say my back Mark Golding till the end. Film career mash up, you know. You see Damon Crawford? Let me tell you this. When the PNP lose, Damon Crawford will go silent. He'll go into oblivion because his political career is finished. He make Mark Golding come a promising black youth. Where we now know that is a liar. But, you know, he had promise. And he make Mark Golding come and end in political career, my people. Why? Because of stubbornness or ideology. Big old leader, Damon Crawford. Damon Crawford now would in a position now to lead the party after Mark Golding is gone. All he had to do, and if you don't notice, even Raymond Price and Lisa Hanna and them, they are not too in the faction of the Rise United. They're not in a hit. Because it don't make no sense. You know? DUJON, try send a message to the campaign manager. Make sure them play Dana Scott Motley dub. And make me just tell you now. So anybody in Central Westmoreland that have a disabled voter present in their home that can vote, or anybody in Central Westmoreland that needs a lift to the polling station, just link me up. Link me up. Send me a number. I will get it to the relevant persons and they will arrange for you to be picked up at a time suitable for yourself to go to the polling station. You know, last election, I got a coaster. You know, 2 coasters as a matter of fact, at 100,000 a piece. And, you know, those coasters went round the constituency picking up people to go and vote. You know, so this election I won't be doing that, but you know there are other arrangements being made by persons in the party. So when you go, if you can send me a number, let me get it to them and they can pick on up and make certain you get to the polling station. See? I just see somebody send me another gift. Dirty Cup, big up yourself for the gift. My boss, all up manners, all up respect. Greatest labor right by your water, yeah. You deserve it. Alright, my boss, big up yourself. See? I'm gonna scroll back up and see what I did there. Killer Dodos, brother, DUJON. I don't know. You know, maybe. Dayton. Say catch to the PNP. I don't know what that be. One Ed Bartlett going to meeting tomorrow. I expect father endorse Andrew. Yes, he did. Dirty, it was a beauty to hear the 2 little girls sing Currency song to the PM. Yeah. I want to say, Pitney, they love the Prime Minister, man. Eh? Anybody where you see that is loved so much by children, that person is a good person. You know? Good person. And Pitney, they see the greatness in our Prime Minister. And because of this Prime Minister, we're going to get a generation of children. We're going to get a generation of children that will go on and do very well for this government. You know why? Because them see somebody like themselves born and raised in Jamaica, and them see themselves in that person. Which one don't see themselves in a Mark Golden? Eh? Big up in a Mama Lady J for the gift. Big up yourself. Good morning. Thank you again. To the other 2 persons who gave me a gift, Dirty Cup and Claudette, I believe. Big up on yourself. Much love and much respect. See? Marcia say Lisa would be the best one to lead the PNP, but Mark run away. That was my pick, you know. Marcia, that was my pick at the time for Lisa to lead the party. But as per usual, the older people, them in the PNP who are the delegates, them not see value, them not see worth, them not see education, all them see is money. So because they saw Mark Golden with money and thought Mark Golden was a billionaire, or he is a billionaire, they thought that the party could not lose the election because Mark Golden would have pumped some of his finances in the party. But Mark Golden not pumping money in the party. Mark Golden want back in money when he spend all the years them that he was not leader. Because enough of years them when they win the election, and Mark Golden money and Peter Bunting money a finance campaign them. So that Mark Golden and Peter Bunting come back for now for their money where they spend over the years. But 2 people don't follow the politics religiously like me and others. Them don't know them things there. See that used to happen. You understand? So when, say for example, when PJ used to run election, PJ would call to Mark Golden or call to Peter Bunting or call to both of them or call to their friends and say, listen, me need $1 million here, me need 2 million there, me need 5 million there, and they used to oblige. So this is what they are here for now today again, then come back for come take back all of the money with them lose over the years. But people don't realize. Marcia Dixon, Lisa Hannah is not a good MP, so why you think she would be a good prime minister. Exactly, Lisa, to me, is of no substance, really. No disrespect to her. You know, what is her credentials? You know, she's eloquently, she speak eloquently. I believe she will make a better leader than Mark Golding, opposition leader. But prime minister, I don't think so. You know, no disrespect. So when them lose, who I lead them, because me know them a get rid of Mark. I am going to say it depends on how much they lose by Sanja or Sandrisia. See? If I say it, pronounce it. I am going to say that Julian Robinson would be somebody that is not really a leader, but he can hold over the party until they find a leader. Other than that, the only one person that is there is tainted, that can actually lead the party and lead the party with look of sense and bring back the PNP to some semblance of what it was in yesteryear is Philip Palwell. See? But Philip Palwell is also a criminal and is tainted. He's the one who sold out JPS for no reason, for no money at all, and for no reason at all too. Some monies went missing under Philip Palwell as well. Philip Palwell today is one of the richest politicians in Jamaica as well. As far as I know, Philip Palwell have been a politician for most of his life. So where did he make all of that money from, my people? And them the things that we have to look into, you know, when people are looking to Andrew one look million US. Philip Palwell probably about 50 or 60 million US. Where you get it from? We're not looking at it something there. I'm getting ready to go, church. Have a blessed day. Big up yourself, Ellen. And pray for we, you know. You know, pray for Dodge win the Euro Millions. See? Any prayer when I pray for Dodge win the Euro Millions. You know? I'm going to come home and come live lavish in my country and help some of my people them too. So anytime when I pray for Dodge win the Euro Millions. Don't forget the Euro Millions. Lisa is going back to the JLP. No way, General, we don't want her over here. May I tell you right now, as the greatest Labour right alive, if Lisa Hanna come in a Labour Party, me done with the Labour Party. That's how strongly me feel about it. So, we not try not take him. I can't tell you right now. DUJON JLP cut down everything else but one thing goes up. Mental health goes up. You know, see all at the PNP, they're mentally sick. I got it. Me skip out some of the that's career done too, you know, both medically and politically. You know, so they say me and my family and my people, but me don't know. They say me and my family, but I don't think so at all. I don't know no dads were stupid so. Were silly so. Lisa, Dirty Cup, Lisa is an original Labour, but we don't want her over here so. What am I do over here? Remember say Dirty Cup, remember say I talk to somebody who know about the party, you know. Remember say somebody who know about it. Oh, Sandrika. Alright, big up yourself. Sandrika. She was the best out of the people criminal party. Exactly. There is no one dear DUJON. The PNP is over. That is my belief. But may I say, you know, because it is such a, it still hold a big majority of the people. So it not go dissipate. It not go disappear, my people. What they need is a rebuilding period. I see how JLP took 19 years and build back, and now we're a massive political force to be reckoned with. The PNP needs that as well. They need to go and sit down. And when they do come back before the people the next time, they must come with an apology. They must apologize for what Manley did to us in the 70s. They must also apologize to what Manley did to us in the early 90s, and PJ and Omar Davis further did to us in the early 90s, early 2000s. See? So the PNP have those things to apologize for before we even think about allowing them to come back to power ever again. Peter Bunting say it is his checkbook finance PNP party. Yeah, we know. You know, we know. We know why Lisa Hanna over our party. Why people always talking Lisa Hanna could be a better leader. Neither Lisa Hanna or Damien Crawford is a leader mentality. Exactly my sentiment. So dirty couple people them a disagree with us, so them a say no Lisa Hanna. Me personally no want her, she a hypocrite. You know Lisa Hanna sit down in her cabinet with Portia Simpson Miller. And Lisa Hanna say Peter Phillips, Mark Golding and Peter Bunting, Dayton Campbell, Angela Brownberg, all of them, she did it, and a Portia take her under her wings, and she did it, and she said them a conspire to get out Mama P. But because she have leadership ambitions as well, instead of not say nothing, Lisa Hanna. So Lisa Hanna is a big part of the reason why them get rid of Mama P as well. So all like PNP them are there about ya. Lisa Hanna, Peter Phillips, Peter Bunting, Mark Golding, Dayton Campbell, Angela Brownberg, all of them wanna sit on platform and call up Portia name and people are blow vuvuzela and I whole of them conspire together and get including KD Knight and conspire together and get rid of Mama P. You know why? Them say Mama P a ghetto girl and Mama P no education she had done. And they fight out Mama P. Mama P the most popular politician at the time. We probably could have beat back Anjo. See? Then conspire and get rid of Mama P. Cause through them want political power for themselves. But what Peter Bunting never calculate is that the people of Central Manchester was done with him. So you see the beat, you see any of him never get the lick there. I would Mark Golding we talk about now. We would not talk about Peter Bunting and in failure when doing in a security. As security minister. That is what we would be talking about today. You know. But thank God for him calling out for divine intervention and the good Lord up above saw it fit my people to send us, you know, Andrew, Bro God, Wholeness, and Dr. Horace Chang, one of my idol. So big up Dr. Horace Chang. Dr. Horace Chang, I would say this to you guys on plenty of occasion. Dr. Horace Chang is one of the people that I look up to the most. Dr. Horace Chang, Deputy Prime Minister, he is, you know, a stalwart of the Labour Party, but a statesman. And he have any ministry that he going on, he have changed it. And he has done profoundly. And he done real work for the people. And when he was in Hanover, the people of Hanover loved him dearly. You know, he was a good MP to them. So big up Dr. Horace Chang every time. See? Damien Crawford will stay with his animal, exactly. Scramble kick her out. He told her that beauty contest can't run a country, exactly. Her dad was councillor in my community, Duhaney Park, Kingston 20. People are in favor of Lisa Hanna because she's pretty. Lisa Hanna pretty. Yeah, man, we kind of used to pretty woman still. But they would one and two ugly ones still. I'm not telling no lie, but that man used to pretty woman. They say Lisa Hanna. It's pretty. Well, anyway, people have their opinion, you know. Yeah. That is why Portia, man. Jesus Christ. The lady sick general. You can't say that, man. I Jed. I did with Prime Minister, you know. See? I personally never hated Mama P. I realized that she weren't up for the task. I realized that she would not be able to get the job done because she was not capable. So the party was being led by handlers. Mama P was just the face. So for anybody that knows the politics, Mama P was just the face. She was the Prime Minister. She would do the speeches. She would do the talks. But she would have to be coached. And then you had handlers. Sharon Hay Webster, I believe. Sharon Hay Webster, who somebody used to handle her. I can't remember who. But the party was being led by Peter Phillips. So because the party was being led by Peter Phillips at the time, and Mama P was just the face, that is why they just decided to push her out of the way and install Peter Phillips. That also backfired greatly, you know. So, and thank God it did, you know. We are seeing better off for it today. So because of political power and hungry for power, them push out Mama P and then them can the party united, the party disunited. So it's split the party or ununited and it's split the party right down in middle and them still can't gel back the thing, I know. I don't just know PNP whether friends or family until the election they are pure hypocrites to our country, Jamaica. Exactly. The other day Lisa Anna called Robert Morgan a gorilla, make she go. Exactly. They did Mama P real bad because she speak the truth. Exactly. Also, you know, the Bruce Golden fiscal policy that he put in place that Mama P and Peter Phillips continued. The handlers of the party wanted her to discontinue it. And she decided that she weren't discontinuing it. With the help of Peter Phillips, because Peter Phillips saw that if they could get down the debt, the fiscal room would be open. But the PNP had so many years, you know, to fix those things and did not. So Peter Phillips also saw the value in keeping Bruce Golden's policy to fix the fiscal debt. So we could have that fiscal room to upgrade our things. So he wanted to come in, you know. So he wanted to come in after Portia. Peter Phillips wanted to come in after Portia. And with the policy that Bruce Golden had enacted, with the vote of Parliament, obviously. So they all voted for it. Both parties did. But it was Bruce Golden's baby. So what he wanted to do was come in, and when the fiscal room became available, he started to do all the things that Andrew Holness is doing now. And then the PNP would claim credit for it, saying it is them that done it. But it actually started from Bruce Golden. See? But like I say, we know the politics. We have been following it religiously for many years, and we know what is going on. Nothing no miss me as it relates to politics in Jamaica. Talk through DUJON, through make them hear all PNP as scumbag. Mighty God, don't take time with them. And all PNP as scumbag. PNP leadership as scumbag to me. All the people that lead the PNP, they are all scumbags. You know? But me will say irregular Jamaicans them as scumbag. Some people just don't know, you know, whether I don't believe it or not. Some people just don't know. Even labor right they have today, we are labor right. And they are only labor rights because their mother and father are labor rights. Them don't know. So we have to teach them people, you know. Yes, John Black. Yes, Luke. John Black. Lisa really said that. Pretty looks can't run a country, exactly. Pretty face and bad character. Them they kind of live in care, whole shaka. Melody say yes, she is pretty, DUJON. Alright, she pretty. You know. She pretty. Man in DUJON, when Andrew win this election, he needs to lock up all the PNP councillor politicians for corruption. Boy, I don't think that is a wise move for me. But however, if we can investigate and anybody will find a criminal, nothing will lock them up. But I would say all will get locked up because everybody a thief. Dirty Cup say Portia was sick in her last term. Well, maybe, you know. Karma is real. Okay, her hands are not clean. Mama P was loved by people. Of course she was. For persons who don't know the politics, you know, Mama P was actually a PNP warrior back in the day when you were younger days, you know. Even Mama P have blood on her hands, you know. Allegedly. I put allegedly. You know. But the elder didn't tell you the story. You know, say Portia used to go around and, you know, maim labor rights. In one case, she burn out one whole set of labor rights out of the yard so they can move. So she can move in PNP in other space there. You know? So that is what I was told by the elders. And remember me telling you, say, where me I get it from? You know a man named what's man name again? Dorland. You know Mr. Dorland, he's a historian. You know. He was the caretaker for one seat somewhere up in Kingston as well. I forgot how it seat. But Mr. Dorland, who is a historian, you know, and lived in those times. You know, Mr. Dorland would often come on my live and tell me, you know, about the days. And, you know, and others would come and back him up as well as to, you know, these things used to happen. Don't be unfair to Lisa. She represent the country universal, and I respect that. It only that she joined the wrong party. I wouldn't say nobody had disrespect her, you know. It is my opinion, Dan Rai. If me no feel like she pretty, she not pretty. That are my eye when me see. You might say she pretty, but me not think so. You know, me's a man me like Jamaican black woman when I mix with nothing. You know, but you know, everybody is of their own opinion, my boss. The head of PNP is like crab in a barrel, exactly. But all the PNP MP vote for JLP. What do I do about that? How did Damien Crawfish come by his riches? He compare himself to PM, say he went to the same struggles, but he not stating how he got his many goats. I think I did the Saudi labor right. For the corrupt, you know, John Black Lisa is a top on ours like her leader. Those types look down on poorer class. You know, I was told a story as well where Lisa Hanna was very disrespectful to a young lady at a gas station. You know, I wasn't there. I was told that story, and you know, I believe it. Maybe through me a labor, but I believe it. You know, but that's how I go. Yo, Hanover looking good. Chilani look ready. Labour Party, Black Lucy first night was a good look. Alright, yeah man, big up on yourself. All when me drinking mad puss piss, I would never vote for a PNP party based on my experience in the 80s. Exactly. It's true, Dujan. I am learning a lot from you. Big up yourself, Jacqueline. I hope the people of Northwest St. Elizabeth vote JLP. Them are going to vote JLP, man. St. Elizabeth green, Westmoreland green, Hanover green, Chilani green, St. James green, St. Anne's green, St. Mary green, St. Thomas green, Clarendon green, Manchester green. The only place where I go find one little patch of orange are in a St. Andrew and St. Catherine. May I tell you no, everywhere else green. Oh. Yeah, she does have blood on her hand, Melody say. Lisa must always remember she was missing world. She know about discrimination. She was Miss World. You know, and she used to sling gun and bodyguard manly. She cursed. Mighty God. I really want Dayton Camber to win in Westmoreland. Where am I going to win? Marcia Dixon. Dayton Camber is going to win in a baggy. Because Daniel Lawrence going to murder him. Politically. Sorry. He might go win in a baggy. Or the PNP codes are Black River is doing nothing. I am assuming. When you do wrong to innocent people, you will suffer. Exactly. She's pretty with black heart, Jacqueline said. And John Sybil says she's okay. Yeah, she okay looking. What me do? Maybe, you know. Yes, I heard of Portia's story. Jav, big up yourself. Margie Roach, big up yourself. She's not naturally pretty anymore. Makeup is doing her the favor now. Alright, don't leave her alone. I mind not make people then come say me a man and me I say woman this and woman that. Mind not make them cancel me, you know. Sure. What happened to the man? Big up Dujan, it's true. Portia and Dr. DK Duncan is a terrorist in Kingston 30. I remember her from back in the late 70s and early 80s. Mighty God. Yes, Dujan, it is true. Back in the early 70s, my family was and I was living in her constituency. She was the one who run away the labor rights for the PNP garrison, 2 miles, Maxfield, to Varus Garden. So let me tell him, me have a proper historian where go around and document these things, and him tell me, you know, and me tell him all the while, say, Mr. Dorland, you need to write 2 books and something, because he might get old and now he might go up in an age, and we can't afford for their knowledge dissipate. We can't afford for their knowledge just disappear. So we need them jot down so we can go back later on and tell a little bit to them, say, PNP, actually all a PNP leader them are criminal. Except Norman Manley. Me never see nothing when Norman Manley do a criminal to me. Well, maybe a little thing with the rest of them and then try to blame upon labor, right? See? But other than that, Norman Manley was alright and he was a patriot. And when the Jamaican people vote, he listen. Norman Manley. Norman Manley, even one time he wanted the federation and Jamaica wanted to go independent, he agreed with it and he sat there and he enjoyed the festivities and he went to parliament and he did the business. He was a patriot, Norman Manley. See? Michael Manley, a thief, criminal and gunman and drug smuggler. PJ Patterson, also thief and criminal and terrorist, and he used to terrorize the people them down at Tivoli Garden. Then said the same thing for Portia, and I want to say it a while ago on me. So it is alleged, my people. And here comes Bucky Massa. Wait, before we get to Bucky Massa, Peter Phillips in Finzac got rich in Finzac. And criminal people also in a Finzac allegedly, I was told. I don't know facts, so they tell me. And then here comes Bucky Massa, also a criminal from Finzac. Criminal people them things and sell if you want and take away people them things and him and his friends then take it. See? And Peter Bunting who is trying to come after Mark Golding. All of them, so last PNP, 5 PNP leader, all of them are criminal. See? At one time she ran against Pernell Charles. Yes, she did. I think Pernell Charles used to have the constituency of back to and them place there, you know. See? When you see them gullies that them are did, you know, a labor right build them, you know. Bustamante build them gully there, you know. See? Every labor right must be rich by 2030. PNP should get the residual effect of our prosperity. We are trying to take care of them, but they're still obsessed with PNP. We can employ them. They got thief out everything out there yard and set up people for murder you. So it best if you don't employ them, they stay. They stay in a condition where they want to live in. You vote for what you get, you know. So if you don't go back to and you shit in a gully, and you vote 40 years for shit in a gully, and at 45 years one election call and you still a vote for shit in a gully. Left them at them shit in a gully now, man. And turn with them shit in a gully stay self. Then stay there, so. I can attest to that. I lived it in the 70s of Maxfield Avenue as a child. Mighty God. Sean Kidd said Lisa have pretty privilege. Lisa is pretty, but you're a black Jamaican woman. You love your black Jamaican woman, exactly. Sean Kidd says she not known character. Big up again, Mike Larry. Everybody have their own opinion. She's not pretty to everyone, exactly. And see, prettiest girl in Jamaica just comment that paper. See? Prettiest girl that in a world. I'm soon get too pretty baby. You know, too look dodgy. You see me? I don't know where yourself. I don't know I go see them. Jad Black, Leo the Lioness. I never see so much children follow and even cry for a prime minister in this country. Jesus wept. Exactly. Lorna, big up yourself. I pray that Mr. James win Westmoreland. They might go win him, man. He and skills not stand a chance. Remember, you know, say the Prime Minister is very popular as well. So, Mr. James is able to carry the people and both divide. See? He's somebody that can transform the people from left to right or from right to left. And the Prime Minister is also coming with a popularity. So enough people not just only vote for the councillor or not the councillor, the MP or the MP caretaker. They are also voting for the Prime Minister as well. So a vote for Garfield James is a vote for Andrew Holness. A vote for Daniel Lawrence is a vote for Andrew Holness. And a vote for George Wright is a vote for Andrew Holness. See? So we must continue to allow them to lead this great nation. A Chinese stop agreeing with your husband, laugh out loud. Barcia, we are one team, you know. If me say up, you know, up she say. And if she say up, me say. See? So, they say there, John Sibbles. People, parents in Westmoreland can't afford for their teenagers to be fed by kids' meal. They should let their young girls grow up and then decide exactly. Wanna lock him up from down there. Or wanna beat him, make him go on somewhere else. Wanna send him up a one eye, a PNP strong held them. Send him up a back to, or down a Mark Golding, or down a Julian Robinson, or down a where you dump name, Riverton. Wanna send him up somewhere up there so make him go live amongst them, the people there. You know? And Dujan, my mother and Portia used to work as scrutineers. My mother or my mom as the JLP and Portia as the PNP. So she is someone I know from I was a child. Okay. There's this girl that follow me on Facebook. Me and her always I go back to forth with this politics. And she tell me say Portia her godmother, one brown girl. She very brown. A red skin girl. Now I fret myself over this election because me know PNP cannot win. Sandricia, sorry. Make certain say you go vote. Okay? And anybody we can carry with you, Sandricia. Don't make nobody tell you otherwise. Go and join the line and vote. You know? Tony say, oh, the national woman beat her again. Okay, so let me just use this opportunity to tell you again. Because I love when the PNP then come and say this, you know. George Wright, I am pleased to announce that he's married to his wife. You know, I never saw George Wright on the video. I've seen the video. I do not recognize that man. George Wright is somebody that I have been around and I know personally. Also, George Wright was not convicted of any crimes. He was not charged for any crimes. Also, I want to use this opportunity to tell Mr. Tony here and all other PNP that is listening. Fitz Jackson was beating his wife. And Fitz Jackson's son stepped in to save his mother. And Fitz Jackson broke his son's arm, broke it, because his son was trying to save his mother. Natalie Nita Garvey, it has been alleged, boxed down her husband and was, you know, reprimanded for that. Michael Phillips, Peter Phillips' son, had a dispute with his wife. And you can find that article in the Gleaner, in the Observer. He used a gun to slap his wife in her face, Tony. And he was charged for that incident. And he's going to court over it. See? Now, we can go even further, Tony. See? We have a man goes by the name of Jylan Silvera, who is Mark Golding's best friend and campaign manager at one point. Jylan Silvera was a cruel man, and they all knew he was like that. And Jylan Silvera, in the dead of the night, put his live firearm in his wife's vagina and fired 3 shots, killing his wife dead, Tony. See? So, when we are talking about who a woman beater, who is a woman killer, Tony, and by the way, the PNP have said nothing of the sort. Also, the deputy mayor of Westmoreland, Devon Thomas, beat his wife so severely, she is now deaf in one ear, my people. That is what I was told. It has been alleged. And we can go even further. Candidate for East Portland, Isaac Backerman, charged on 2 separate occasions for drug smuggling. And the PNP is placing him as a candidate. And we can go even further. Michael Phillips' brother was arrested and charged with smuggling thousands of pounds of drugs. Huh? So where is the justice for all of that? Tony, why you not call for justice as it relates to all of that? I now go into the Philip Palwell thing, because I don't know that to be true, Patrick. You know, there's something to be looked at there, but I don't know that to be true. You know, but the other things, they are more plausible. You know. So, several persons in the PNP have been charged. And ISAT has never, that George Wright has never been charged for anything. But the PNP want to come out and, you know, character assassinate George Wright. The people of Westmoreland Central love George Wright. And I am sure if you dig deeper, there's multiple people in the PNP that have done probably even worse than Jail and Silvera. You know, hear me tell you no? Exactly. All of them in the PNP. And guess what? I'm going to show you something now. George Wright was not seen on any video. Because we don't know say him that. We don't see him clearly. He was not charged for anything. But the Labour Party is so disciplined that they asked him to step aside, which he obliged. Michael Phillips, who beat his wife with a gun and charged and go to court for it, was rewarded with a shadow cabinet seat position. Michael Phillips was rewarded. Today, Jailan Silvera, who murdered a PNP woman, and the PNP they don't love woman, murdered his wife, is still a member of the PNP, and nobody in the PNP no condemn him all now. Fitz Jackson, who broke his son's hand, is still a member of the PNP, and nobody never condemn him. So why we come and point out all of these things? When Dayton Campbell name call upon two little picking up so, Mark Golding came out and stood by him. Said he was innocent. He did not ask him to step aside. Just imagine somebody in a Labour Party name did call upon two little pitney. Everybody would have outraged and the leader would have said, go on, where you go? The PNP have no integrity. And they have no right to come and tell the Labour rights anything as it relates to integrity. Because it is us. When Andrew Waitley name was called, he stepped aside. When Royal Reid name was called, he stepped aside. You remember Richard Hazan, the corruption of Richard Hazan did in Clarendon? It is peer pressure from Andrew Holness why Mama P asks Richard Hazan to step aside. Other than that, Richard Hazan would have still been there till this day. PNP have no integrity, none whatsoever, and they're packed with criminal. When you think me call them criminal organization by chance, it is things that I have seen over the time, my people. And I have decided that they're a criminal enterprise. That is my opinion of them, and it is true. Yes, Misha Willis is selling Sweetie and them thing there roadside after Mark Golding them destroy the man thing. The PNP them with policy destroyed Jamaica financially. And Mark Golding then come in and take away man them property and them land. And Sweetie man a sell on roadside now. A suffer 30 years after, still a suffer. PNP is a party that hug up criminals. And that is why you hear Peter Bunting is talking about the JLP is too harsh and crime. How can you be? What Peter Bunting know what we do? Hug up. If you then come start kill we and maim we again. The Labour Party is doing a good job. And anytime they find out, say, he's a criminal, I am in agreement that they should kill you and get rid of you out of society. I agree with them wholeheartedly. Mark was telling George not to walk behind him with his out of order self. From that day, we should run Mark out of the country. Exactly. And even with that, George Wright still walk with humility because he was there to represent his people of Central Westmoreland. He wasn't there for Mark. He's there because he's an MP and he went to make his contribution in spite of all what people were saying. He went there to represent his people of Central Westmoreland and with the utmost integrity. Almost everyone away. Almost every God bless a child in a Jamaica will never see violence yet. We are from a violent race of people. Now make no excuse for it. It's wrong. But things do happen. See? But don't come and tell no lie. When we are dealing with things, we deal with facts. When me say PNP do something, if me don't know it to be true, me say allegedly. Because me don't want to tell no lie upon nobody. So don't come here and tell no lie upon George Wright, ugly Tony. You feel hug too. Move up. George Wright not gonna create no problem, man. George Wright is a party man like myself, you know, him just holding in corner. You know, and luckily he did Sean Kidd. So see him come back, you know, and him gonna reap the rewards for it. Because I was of the opinion that they should not have asked him to, they should have stuck with him because the PNP would have stuck with their people. You know. Lot of PNP members have the people them house living. Exactly. I'm glad Peter Bunting said that. God still a show them up, especially him. Exactly. You mean Harsh and PNP. Happy Meal, aka Kids Meal Scramble need to lift up. Don't worry, I'll get a beat, man. Don't start worry about it. All we are that going back. We don't go back for you. I'll get a beating. Mark don't like black people, Joseph say. I don't believe it. You see what they them post one picture with him. I want to look at boy hug him up. And he not even put his hand around the pitney and say, what happened? And hug up back the pitney, he just stand up and look. And the pitney hug him up. I mean, I say, which mama allow them? You feel like for me pitney, if I see Mark Golden and pass, me hold on for me pitney them hand. And whisper and me pitney them ears and say, yo, I want demon that, you know, if you go in there, I go bite you. Principle. Labor right or realist, exactly. Lively girls, and my fear is that Jamaica has people who won't vote for JLP despite all the good done. I am a testimony of the PNP bad governance in the 80s and 90s. Poverty would have killed we. I'm sure everybody in here can agree with that. Now, my people, I have done almost 2 hours, I don't know. We'll be calling the live right here. Guys, please, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. We are live 6 p.m. this evening. The campaigning continue. Well, I don't know if I come live until after the happenings finish in Westmoreland, my people. So I might come on a bit later, but I am home. So you might see me around 7, 8 o'clock ish, which will be like 2, 3 a.m. UK time. So We'll be live later on. So turn on your post notification bell, my people. I don't want to leave you without reading that special document that we have. Big up all 177 persons that gave me a thumbs up. Big up my 3 gift of them that gave me a gift this morning. Much love, much respect. Let me find the document. Here it is. And for the 264 persons that is still here, want to listen to this now. Make certain to subscribe, you know. Keisha, good morning. In the 90s, 2 mother to a bed at Spanish Town Hospital, maternity ward. I heard of that as well. I was also born in 1990, you know, my people. So that probably even happened to my mother, you know. But my mother never tell me none of this story there yet still. When he's campaigning, he seems like he scorn the people. Of course, Mark Golden afraid of people, brother. Mark Golden afraid of people, them just a force him upon the people. Heal up DUJON, morning, bro. Gotta come to Bethel Town today, exactly. Bakra only trying a thing with those children. Doesn't like black and doesn't know how to react to them like Andrew, exactly. PNP have no message. Blessings and love continuous. Big up in a prudence. Have a good day, DUJON. Big up Leone. Alright, so but we read the little piece of document before we go. See? So Mark J. Golden. Wealth and the weight of history. On the other side is the PNP leader Mark Golden, a man whose wealth was built during the 1990s, a period marked by economic hardship for many Jamaicans. Golden's financial success is widely attributed to sweetheart deals, made possible by his party's influence at the time. While the average Jamaican faced rising taxes and a crumbling economy, Mark Golden prospered Jamaica. Today, he confidently declares, and I quote, "Me make my money already," end quote. A statement that, while perhaps intended to show independence, also underscores a troubling disconnect for many voters. It raises questions about empathy, accountability, and the kind of leadership Jamaica needs in this moment. The real question, Jamaica: who truly represents the people? So here we are, one leader accused of illicit enrichment without evidence, while the other has a documented history of benefiting from political connections during a time of national economic decline. The irony is hard to ignore, Jamaica. This election isn't just about parties' loyalty. It's about integrity, economic stewardship, and the future of Jamaica. Voters must ask themselves, who has demonstrated a commitment to national progress without exploiting the public's purse? Who has shown results, Jamaica, not just rhetoric? As the nation stands at this crossroad, the choice is ours. Let's make it wisely and choose Jamaica. Let's choose the Jamaica Labour Party, my people. I'll soon know tonight after the